All right, today we are doing a pilgrimage to the 7 lucky temples. The Shinjuku Yamanote 7 Gods of Good Fortune Tour. It's a 5-mile trip where there's 7 temples where you get 7 Goshuins. And if you get all 7, you get a special stamp and 7 years of good luck. So we're off to do it, and here is the first temple. We wanted to do this one, but Esme's been kind of sick. She still is kind of sick. Or not sick, but her voice is lost. But yeah, no worries. We're super excited for it. And what temple is this, babe?
Chōzenji?
This is the Chōzenji Temple. Looks absolutely beautiful. Respectful, chula. Respetuosos, okay? We try not to film anyone doing the prayers and stuff like that, just out of respect. They typically don't care if like you film the temples and stuff like that, but just, you know, typical respectful stuff of the religion.
We get the first of many here.
All right, so we just got the first of 5 stamps. We're on to the next one. This one was pretty funny because the temple office to get the Goshuin was in between 2 elevator signs, and their programming was horrible. And so every time we moved, one side of the elevator would go, or of the gosh, why can't I think of what it's called? What is it called, my love? Why can't I think of, well, the automatic doors, let's just call them. I keep wanting to say elevators, but the automatic doors, one side would go off, and then the other would go off, and then the other would go off, and Shane would move an inch, and it would go off, so it was just but this was super cool. We tried to be very respectful there, and now we're on to the next one. And Esme is our guide. All right, we have a 20-minute walk. So let's do it on to the next one. Come on. All right, so the pilgrimage continues. We stopped at a Family Mart, who in my opinion has the best chicken. Say what you will. But we needed to take a little power lunch break just so that the kids could eat and be ready for the rest of it. And then Esme has this place planned for dinner. We were actually gonna eat there right now, but it doesn't open until 5 o'clock. So here we are.
Entra.
This is a beautiful shrine. This is kind of the cool thing about Japan, is that you can literally be walking in the middle of the city and there's a beautiful shrine where people go to, you know, pray or find peace or just relax for a minute. It's absolutely super cool. And the way they have it designed within the city, it's kind of remarkable, especially knowing how compact Japan is. Alright, we just finished the second temple out of 7. This one was really tiny. In dead center, Shane has this thing where he has to touch everything, or all the buttons of the vending machines. but that was 2 of 7. And it's so cool how literally you can come out in the middle of Tokyo, and inside of all the buildings and all that, there's a little temple that is almost super peaceful. It's crazy. Vamos, chulo. And it's kind of crazy just how peaceful it is, because you walk outside and it's like this, but in there it's so quiet. It's, you know, their place of worship and all that. And the priests are just so nice, really are. And I gotta say my Japanese is kind of coming along too, because I was able to have a little conversation with them, kind of. But onward to temple number 3, about another 10-minute walk from where we're at, and all of this is in Shinjuku. So we'll put the pilgrimage inside the description, but make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. It'll help us out a lot. There's a family out here in Japan and doing all the cool things to be able to tell you guys, hey, you know, you don't have to go to every tourist destination, because so many people have the same exact trip. We want to be able to show you guys some cool things to do on yours that's out of the norm. No hacemos oración aquí, please, ¿verdad?
No pisen arriba.
All right, we just got done with temple number 4. It's gorgeous. Again, it's in the middle of Tokyo. I have these cool little Buddhas right there. And this one's not as, you know, it's a little more upkept. I guess you could say it looks very modern. I also think it's we found that a lot of these temples inside of the major cities have a lot of cemeteries in them, which makes sense. People go there to pray, visit family, all the above. So yeah, we're on to temple number 4, and the rest of these should be pretty, well, which is right across the street. The rest of these hopefully should be pretty easy, because these first 3 were all about 20 minutes apart. All right, so we went to the temple, but it's not where estamos, but it's not where the office is at. So we have to do like a 5-minute walk to the actual office, and to go get our stamp and our doll of the 7 Gods of Fortune.
We have an hour left. I have the stuff. On to the 5th temple. This one may be closed because it says it's 4. They close at 4, and it's currently 4:03. We'll see if they're still open. All the other ones are open until 5. You're the only one that needs to go in. Vengan para acá. Siéntense en esa banca. All right, so we did get it. They were kind enough to let us get it even though we were a few minutes late. And now we are heading to the 6th temple. Here's hoping we finish, because all the offices closed by 5 p.m. and it's currently 4:23.
Oh man.
So maybe we get to this one and we call it and we finish the last one tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll see where we're at.
Alright, so yesterday the battery died, our storage filled up,
Yep.
and the temple's closed, so we didn't finish our last temple. So we're finally wrapping that up right now.
Now, we gotta come back the next day, which is gonna be crazy because they write when they're doing the Goshuins, they write the date that you visited the temple, and all of them are going to say October 13th, except for today. But we did our best, but nonetheless, we're still super excited, and we're about to come to the last one.
Today's actually the 15th, so they all say the 14th.
Oh, the 14th. Yes, I apologize. Thinking U.S. then. But this area is super cool, and there's a lot of cool places to eat, so we'll see what they have here afterwards.
We're here!
Again, I still think it's super cool how the a lot of Tokyo or Japan are kind of built around these temples. Some of these temples go way back to like 15, 16, 1700s, all of that good stuff. And so they literally build all of Japan around them. So you'll be in the middle of a crazy construction zone and boom, here you are. Really cool, peaceful temple for the most part.
Alright, so we did it. We wrapped up the 7 Lucky Gods pilgrimage, and we weren't able to complete it in one day after carrying this guy for, I don't even know how many miles it is in total. I don't remember. I'll look it up and we'll put it in the caption. But it was a lot of fun. It was nice seeing all this architecture and exploring Shinjuku in a different way. And that's it.
Yeah, we absolutely loved it. We'll show you guys what we got at the end. So when we get back home, we'll put something that shows you guys what we got. But yeah, we absolutely loved it. It was super fun. It was a cool adventure and a different way to explore Japan in general. Yeah, make sure you like the video and subscribe. Don't just like, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Helps us out a lot. We would appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video that we do here in Japan.
And will be so fun.